Tracy here. Hopefully you can hear me okay. Kind of sick, kind of ugh. So, but I had this idea for my craft roulette card, and I do need to make one. And so I'm going to be doing a little bit of prep. And hello, Chow. Hi, Dawn. Hi, Cheryl. Good to see you guys. So the sketch, and sorry, my brain is just like blah. The sketch calls for letters. The parameters, that's the word I'm looking for, friends. And so I'm going to make an interesting charm. Okay, good. Glad you can hear me. So I have these little letters from Trinity, and I don't want to use pink necessarily. So I'm going to color them. I want an XOXO, because that's how I sign all my cards. Because I'm so lazy. No, it's actually, I'm embarrassed of my horrible penmanship. So I'm going to color those up with my Sizzix Luster Wax, so they have a chance to dry. Hello, Pam. Hello, Teresa. Hello, Gloria. I'm just going to use this little Tim Holtz brush, and I'm just going to brush the color onto these guys, and hopefully it sticks. Maybe I need a little bit more. Trying to get them to color up, they're so small. Let's try this way. Nope, they're going to have to be rubbed. Okay, there's one. I want to make sure I get both sides. Oh, gosh. So, yeah, last night I came in here to dig through. I was looking for some junk journaling supplies, and I've gotten into the dust or something, started sneezing, and it just has been downhill from there. And I just got over the flu and all the leftovers that you get from the flu. And I'm thinking, this just isn't fair. It's going to be one of those years, I can tell. All right, one more. Yes, doing my craft roulette card. And right now I'm doing my letters that are required in the parameters. I mean, I could do a sentiment, but, you know, I like to get literal up on this stuff. So I have these X's and O's that are pink, and I don't want them pink. So I'm coloring them with some, this is Sizzix Luster Wax. Typically, I could tell you I love the smell of it, but I can't smell it. Let me make sure both sides are covered on this X. Okay, they are. All right. So what I'm going to do, and I'm doing this part first so the glue has a chance to dry. So I'm going to move these out of the way a minute and clean that off. Where is my any cleaning fluid? I'll take any. This is my peppermint soap. I don't care. I'll get it cleaned off. So I have this little doodad that I made, and what I plan to do is hang these things from it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my thread, I'm going to cut 4 pieces about the length that I need. It doesn't need to be super long, but I do want them different lengths. That's probably too long. I'll do a shorter one, and then do another right about there. Oops, didn't cut. Working with tiny thread is tedious. Especially when your scissors don't really cut it that well. They're just not meant for that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay a piece of mint tape down, face up, and I'm going to lay one end of these on here where I want them. I want to stay. They don't want to stick. 2. Told you I had a crazy idea. It may not work if I can't get these to stay down. I may need a better tape. Okay, let's find a better tape. And let's see here. We'll try. Well, let's just try. We'll try some washi. See if I have better luck with it. Hey, Bitty Penny. You like it when I have a crazy idea. Come on, where's the end? Okay. This is what happens when you let your washi tape get old. And warm and cool and warm and cool. All right, let's see if these suckers will stick to the washi tape. Put a little magnet down here so it stays down. Grab my tweezers. Yeah, it sticks to the washi. Yay! Want them pretty close to each other. Nope, they don't want to stick. Come on, you guys. I don't have time for this. Just want to get this part out of the way so the glue has a chance to dry. And all it is going to be is just a dangle. Stay. As long as it just sort of sits there for a second, I'm good. Okay, everybody down. Give them a good press. Oops, that's too far away. Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to add glue just to right here on this little buckle thingy. And I'm going to stick it down right there. And then we'll have the washi tape to kind of hold everything together here while the glue dries. And then I'll put a magnet on top. All right, we'll get that out of the way for now. I still have to glue those little guys on, and that might be a new trick that I have to learn. Hi, Roadrunner. Okay, so my card. I'm just going to kind of try and carefully just move this over a little if I can without disturbing my glue. There we go. So we need a book fold card. So this goes with the buckle. Let's make some scores in it. Sorry about the sweater reach there. And let me grab my bone folder. I'm going to score it at 1 inch. And flip it over and score it at 1 inch. And glue it together between the score lines. And sorry guys, but I'll have to blow my nose or things will drip all over my project. I took a nap today, this morning, in fact, because I took a Sudafed thinking that would help, and it knocked me out. And then all I want is another nap. Okay, so we've got our card base ready to go. Now, I want to start working on my focal points, and there's going to be multiple. But here's my sketch, okay? So I can't draw worth of beans, you know, in a hurry. But this is my sketch on how I plan to do this-ish. Yeah, I know it. Well, too, whenever you have like an allergic reaction or something like that and your sinuses and your eyes are bothering you, bothering eyes make a person sleepy. So we need something that rhymes with og, and I have here a dog. He's got a little hat on, but we're going to replace his hat with a crown. And I just haven't decided if I'm going to use the single crowns or I'm going to steal a crown from one of these ladies. I'm going to cut the dog out first and see which one might fit him. Or her. Fit it. So I'm going to fussy cut dog. Where'd my scissors go? Here they are. And I'm going to cut right to the edge. And I'm going to cut this top part of the little hat off. Sorry, Bitty Penny. Hat's got to go. Now this is from the printables that she put out at Christmas time. And they were so cute. And I printed this on my my Epson Echo Tank. So the idea is that the dog will have the crown. In the background, we're going to have the Golden Gate Bridge, San Francisco, and fog. So I have two themes that rhyme with dog. That's my plan. We'll see how it comes together. I love these French bulldogs. They're so stinking cute. I heard they have an attitude. I don't know. I've never met one in person. Oh, thanks, Bitty Penny. I'm leaving the little fur part because he might be with his crown on getting ready to jog. Sorry. I'm live today. I have live tomorrow. I have to go live Saturday with Lynn. I really need to get over this like right away. Tonight I'm going to take some Benadryl against my better judgment. I don't like that stuff. It makes my stomach feel funny. But Sudafed didn't do the job, so I'm going the other way. You still can't find your rub-ons? Oh no. Okay, so now what I can do is I can fit this dog to these crowns and see which crown is going to work best. I'm thinking the purple one, but kind of like the teal one. But that's a lot of cutting. Let's look at the Queen's crowns. These ones, because I really love this one and this one. Let's see. Let's try it on here. Okay. Oh, see? Look at that one. I like that one. I'm going to do that one. I'm going to cut around the crown. Maybe I'll keep the hair too. I don't know. Get that out of the way. I wasn't live with Tiffany. I was just watching her live. All right, what happened here? Okay, that's the hair. She did invite me to come on a live with her, which of course I would love to do. I like her a lot. Nope, we're not keeping the hair. Okay. Just testing. I like her style. We kind of have sort of similar style. Oh, is that going to be adorable or what? Okay, we're going to leave these little flowers. And probably I will leave a border around part of this crown just because I just don't feel like it, friends. I'll be honest with you. And sorry if my voice got quiet too. I'm going to leave like the little sun back behind it. And just trim around the little jewels. I like that these crowns have flowers in them too. That's going to be so cute. In focus mode, friends. I've had Tiffany on my channel before. I know I need to invite people back. I don't know. I don't want to bother anybody. Dust Bunny's got me. Yeah, I think so. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Stop it. I can't already. Let's get that crown glued down and start on our background. I mean, come on. Get him. Her. Look at her. Well, it could be him. I mean, a guy can wear a floral crown. Getting ready to jog in the fog like a dog. Stop it. Candy colors. So we have some candy colors, but we're going to take that a step further here. And I'm going to use this right here, which I know is beads, but could also be candy. And I'm going to need 3/4 by, this is 4 1/4, so 3/4 by 4. Ish. Well, drawing on there doesn't help. Hi, Irma. Hey, Mary. Let's cut off 3/4. And let's cut off a little more than 3/4. Let's do 5/8 and see how it fits. Because remember, I trimmed this to 1 inch. Yeah, and let's see if this is 4 1/4. I need to go 4 1/8. That's getting stuck down there. Oh, I lost some of my sentiments. Drats, the pitfalls of double-sided paper. Okay, there's our bookbinding fold. Okay, now this measures... Hey, Di. You're multitasking. Good for you, Dawn. This needs to be... So this is 4 1/2 by 4 1/4. So I'm going to grab a piece of watercolor. I'm going to use the Tim Holtz watercolor. Come on, you can get into my fingers. I said 4 1/2 by 4 1/4. So I'm going to go a little over 4 and a little under 4 1/2. Now here comes the tricky part. I'm going to attempt to watercolor a background. Let's just make sure that's going to fit on there nicely. Yes, it will. And so since I'm going to be doing, I got this die when Cherry Lynn went out of business. and it's a bridge. And I was born in San Francisco, so I love all things City by the Bay. And then I have, and I don't know if I'm going to use this or not, I have this from Paper Rose Studios. It doesn't have the Transamerica building, but I can make one. So let's start with the watercolor here. I can close up my glue now. Let's see if this is stuck. Yes, it's stuck. Good. I want to just quickly glue my letters down here. Let me just spread these apart a little so I can get my letters where I want them. Okay. So go one right here. I'm going to go X because I want those to have a chance to dry. Go away, magnet. We'll go O. X. And this is just going to be a dangle on the card. Get that in the pile of glue. Come here, you. And do our O right here. Oops, hold still, don't move. That's what the dentist says, right? And then they were mean to you and stick needles in your mouth. Okay, now what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to lay my ruler on there, lay my magnet on there. Okay, back to business here. So, you're going across the Golden Gate Bridge. You're going to see the water. You're going to see the shoreline. Let me think, and then we're going to see the skyline. Okay. What did I do with my brush? Let's get another. Hi, Frida. I want some Cherry Garcia. Yummy. You don't distract me with food, friends. Okay, let's do the skyline first. And so the city line kind of comes around, so I'm going to do the skyline right here. I'm just going to wet this down. Oh, I can see I still had some ink on here even though I cleaned it twice. And then I'm going to drop in, oop, that's not the blue I want, or is it? It'll do. I'm just going to drop in some blue. But I don't want it totally blue because if you've ever been to San Francisco, I mean, yes, we do get sunshine there, but oftentimes not so much. Okay. All right, let's dry that real quick. I need to dab up some of that water. I don't want to spend the whole night drying the doggone thing. There we go. have to think about my perspective here. Let's do the water, and I may have to do sky all the way across. I've started thinking about it, and that may be what I need to do. Get this nice and wet. I'm making a mess, friends. This is the tricky part where I said I was crazy. Okay. I'm doing wet on wet. The water's going to go all the way to the bottom because we're going to be crossing a bridge. I used to love crossing the Golden Gate Bridge. But there is a bridge in the Bay Area, and I don't remember which one it is. It's not as fun. It's got a tunnel, and I'm not a big fan of tunnels. But you used to have to hold your breath going through. That was kind of the unspoken rule. Okay, let's clean some of that wetness up off the bottom. Oh, yum, coffee toffee Heath bar sounds really good. Any ice cream sounds good. I think I have some downstairs too. I'm just lifting some of this, mostly so I don't have to spend so much time drying it. Super simple watercolor, nothing majorly fancy. Because I don't know how. Hokey Pokey, Death by Chocolate, Mint Chip. Hokey Pokey, what's in that? That white part can be a big old fog bank. Okay. So I need a couple of sailboats in here, and I'm just going to use my white pencil. Let me sharpen it real quick. Let's see if this sharpener will work. It is a Stabilo sharpener, so it should work. And friends, yes, I'm sharpening the shavings right onto my floor, just in case you wondered. Vanilla with crunchy honeycomb. Oh, like that violet candy. Oh, I love that stuff. I'm just going to do them really tiny, and I have no idea how to make a sailboat, so I'm just kind of winging it here. So just like that, and there's usually quite a few in the water. And I'm going to need some just a little bit of movement in the water. The water isn't really this blue, friends. It's kind of more of a black. But black is boring. I didn't want to do black. Let's grab my black pencil, which also needs to be sharpened. Okay, friends, I just had my sharpener. Where did I put it? Ah! What's the rule, Di? I know there's a rule. You told it to me before. Let's put the lid on the glue. That might be a good start. spend how much time looking for product? Alcatraz is on an island off of San Francisco. Oh, you wanted to know why I didn't put it in there? Because we've already passed it. It's back there. Just make some little black boat bodies. I could put Alcatraz in there, but I'm not. Okay, so now I need my bridge. And I need my city. 30% looking for lost stuff, yes. Am I going to add an octopus? No. I've never seen an octopus in the bay, only in an aquarium. So let's get my cutting tool out here. I should probably move this out of my way here. And I'll knock it over there because I've already knocked 2 things over from there today, but that's okay. I'll just pick it up and swear. All right, so I took out a red piece of paper that I just moved over here. Cut our bridge, and I'm going to cut the city out of this fog colored cardstock. Needs to be a prison card now. You mean like for a prisoner or a picture of a prison? Where? Oh, they're over here. Hopefully this cuts out this bridge. I don't know if it will or not. This is kind of a layering weight paper, so hopefully it will. Let's trim it a little bit here. Let's get it off to the catty corner a little. And Diane. Yeah, a 4-bar prison card with a dog that's gonna jog. And then write about it in his blog. Oh my God. All right, it did cut out, so now I just need to poke it out. Where is my pokey tool? Oh, right there. There we go. Oh yeah, that came out pretty easily. So I lived in Marin County as a teenager, which is right across the bridge, well, basically across the bridge from the city. And so we went to concerts a lot in the city. And I loved that. It was so much fun. Especially as a teenager, and my best friend's older brother would drive us because we were too young to drive. All right, let's take a look at how this is going to be situated. Okay, so how am I going to... The bridge isn't quite long enough. It's going to have to do, though, friends. You did have a Boston Terrier like that? It's so cute. So cute. All right, let's cut out our city. By the bay. Yay. Carla, are you here? Our friend Carla, Cards for Cancer, used to work for Journey. Doing something, I forget. This is coming together quicker than I thought it would. Fenway? Oh, that's cute. Let's see, yeah, I want these buildings. Let's go all the way to the edge. This here is a Paper Rose Studio die. Thank you, Tina. My friend Chow made me that. Oops, that one's stuck. Okay. I don't need my die cutting machine anymore, so I'm just going to get it out of the way. Okay, so we need to make this kind of more like a little bit of a landmass. I think I'm only going to use about that much, but I do need Coit Tower. I mean, not Coit Tower. I need the Transamerica building. So I'll just draw that and then cut it out. Hi, Laura. Welcome. Happy to have you. Heck, I'm happy to see anybody at this age. Okay, ruler. Okay, hopefully these things are stuck. The glue's still a little wet, but that's okay. Oh no, my O came off. Get back on there. Get on there and stay. I had a feeling because the wax that these would probably give me grief trying to stick. All right. So this is what, about a 2-inch piece. I'm just going to eyeball it here. Pencil. There you are. I'm going to go from here to here, here to here. And it's really not that wide of a pyramid, but it's what we're getting. It's going to be kind of back behind anyway. Am I going to regret cleaning the mess? No. Heck no. Lies. Lies from the tablecloth. La 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 la. La. Okay, and then I'm just going to kind of round that around a little bit, even though the building's probably fairly pointy. Let's go right here, and I don't even know that I want to do windows in it. That sounds like a lot of work. Just want it poking out. This is too, Nope, it's just too, it doesn't feel real to me. You guys know I'm kind of slightly picky. That's more like it. Okay, let's poke all those windows out. Letters, Mary. Letters. Letter or letters. That's why the X's and O's right there. That may or may not work out. If they don't, I'll just find another way. I'm not that. Oh, you know what I can do? I can use the... Watch this trick, friends. Let's get all the stuff out of the stencils. I'm just smacking it here to try and get it most out so I don't have to sit here and poke all day. Let's do, we'll use this as a little stencil to make our windows. Oh, why didn't I think of that? Rules and parameters. Well, you know, I mean, I'm just going to use whatever's on this brush and see what I can get to lay down on here. This is a pretty small hole, so it may not work. Yeah, there. I'm happy with that. All right, back to business here. Building our card. Okay, there's the tower. Here's the city by the bay. Stop it. I need this. Stop moving. Don't you hate it when everything just moves on you? It's gonna go like that. Let's grab a magnet here and hold that there for a minute while I glue down the building. I need another magnet to hold this still. Let me just take that same brush and just kind of oh, I can't even believe how quickly this came together. I expected it to take much longer. Got that where I want it. Let's grunge up these buildings a little bit. Hey, stop bending on me. This is very lightweight paper. And get that city floor city-ish. Okay. We're just going to forget the fact that the windows don't have glass in them. I mean, I could go through with some glossy accents, but I'm not. Yes, very flexible and stretchy. A lot of times, though, like I'll do my card and I'll forget to post it, or I won't do my card because I forgot and I ran out of time, or I won't do my card because I'm just too stinking busy. But these last few days I got all caught up on my February design team stuff. I mean, I need to get started on my March, but I've enjoyed having free time to play. Okay, that's a little crooked. Let's see if I can fix it. There we go. The beauty of wet glue. And now that's crooked. You scooch over so you're straight. We can't have crooked buildings, even though it is San Francisco and they do have earthquakes. All right, now I need fog. So, how am I going to do fog? I have an idea. I'm going to use my Pouncy tool. I know I have one for just white. I just don't know where it is. That's for gesso. That's for embossing ink. Here it is, hiding back here. And I am going to grab, I'm going to go with the Picket pins here. So to kind of reinforce the fog that I have back here, I'm going to fog this bad boy up. Might have to throw a little lost shadow on there too. Let's do that. Let's grab my lost shadow distress oxide. It would be fog in well, it could be smog in San Francisco. Could be a little bit of both. Even when I lived in the North Bay in Santa Rosa, we would have foggy mornings, and it was great because the mornings, even in the summer, would be nice and cool. Okay. So here's our bridge, headed over the bridge into the city. I know it's not that realistic, friends, but you know what? I do the best I can. And dog has to be right about here, I think. So let's glue the bridge down. Well, there's something on my foot. Sorry. Okay, what is that? Okay. I always freak out that a stink bug's crawling on me. You know what? Before I do that, the bridge is just not this clean, friends. Let me just grab a brush, a softer brush, and dirty this up a little. Did you ever wonder when you were a kid why they called it the Golden Gate Bridge when it was red? I did. I really want my sailboats to show. And the bridge is quite a distance actually from the city. Okay, so, all right, we'll put that down and then we'll decide where dog goes. Hi, Norma. See, I had another idea too. So I had two ideas that I was working on in my mind. And what I ended up doing was combining them. Because I couldn't decide which one to do. So this one would have been fine by itself with just the fog. But I really wanted to play with the bitty penny. All right, let's put the bridge. Has anyone seen the bridge? Can't find that confounded bridge. Okay, and then we need to add some little shadow around the pylons. Like they're actually in the water. Where'd my brush go? Here it is. Yeah, that's not very realistic, but it's going to have to do. Get a little back behind there. Okay. Okay. The die cuts, Frida. This one is a Paper Rose Studio, and it's called Cityscape Border Metal Die. And the other one is a retired, they went out of business, Cherry Lynn Crafts. And as soon as I saw it, I went, oh, that's mine. So you might be able to find it, or Cherry Lynn Designs, you might be able to find it somewhere. I don't know, but they went out of business, and I got that on clearance for probably $1.20, which really made me happy. All right, let's get this stuck down. Just kind of straighten it out here. Thank you, Norma. Holiday Splash. Thank you, Bitty Penny. And I'm putting plenty of glue on. You guys, I rarely use tape runner because I don't trust them. I don't feel like they stay. I'm just going to hold it down here for a minute. Yeah, the bridge feels like it needs to go lower. I mean, it's not realistic by any measure, but that's okay. It doesn't need to be. It's an idea. But this guy, I think, I don't know that I want to put him smack in the middle. I think I want him over a little bit. Isn't he cute? Well, I don't know. Let's think about our little side embellishment. Please be stuck. Please be stuck. I don't even care if there's glue boogers all over it. I just need it to be stuck. Let's think about our little embellishment, because that's going to, you know, help decide balance on my card. If I put him, I kind of want him up higher. Now he's covering the sailboat, though. I don't want to do that. Well, I can draw more, right? I can draw more. Let's put him over closer to the city, I think. The Crafty Girls. Oh, cool. I'm gonna pop him up. Such a sweetheart. Okay. Let's get a little foam tape. I just want a low profile foam tape. Where are you? Are you it? I think you're... Oh, smack. I dropped everything. So, Di, I was just thinking about what you were saying about how parameters kind of mess you up. And you know what they do for me? They actually help me with my creative flow, because I have to think harder. And sometimes thinking harder actually works for me, as long as I act on what I was thinking about. Because sometimes, you know... us old people. Won't he be adorable on there? Okay, you know, and now I gotta... Here's the hardest part, deciding where I want my focal point. I think I want him right here. Okay. Yes, exactly. And, you know, I mean... Get inspired by other people. Let me tell you, as a creator, if someone does my design, I am flippin' thrilled. Because then I feel like I'm spending my time here on YouTube actually inspiring people. I know for some people they're like, what the heck is she doing now? This woman is crazy. You know, because my personal style is very much different than the style that you see me do. And so you probably all think that I have multiple personalities. But the styles that you see me do for design teams, I mean, they do have my flair, but typically they're not my personal style, which is grunge and color and insanity. Oh, snap, I dropped everything as your middle name. I hear you, Maddie. Okay, so I have this little bit. Let's take the tape off. Okay, all my strings are stuck. Now I have the buckle or the belt. Now this is where it's going to get tricky, is getting this on here. Oh yeah, I'm not going to be able to do it because I glued those down. No, I still should be able to. Okay, good, good, good. This is a little tricky. I'm going to have to bend this. This isn't actual real metal. It's fake metal. Oh, snap. They all dropped off. Rack'em frack'em. Okay, that's okay. What we'll do is we'll glue them down to the page with a glue booger. Decide where I want them. No, I don't want them because I want them over top of this. What am I going to do here? How shall I handle this? Okay, this is the part that's going to take forever, is trying to decide how to do this. All right, I'm going to put a glue booger right under there. That's what we're going to do. Okay. Thank you. They absolutely are inspirational. Okay, got our glue booger. Don't want anybody to see that. Hide it under the couch. Okay. Don't stick to each other, please. Do not. Okay, those are okay. Oh, I lost one of my, no. Do I have an extra string? No, we're good, we're good. Hush. Hush now. This is fiddly. You don't have to do all this. I just wanted to. Because I thought it would be fun to add just an extra little goofball element to this with my letters, which are X's and O's. Yeah. Yosemite Sam. Oh my gosh. He used to annoy me so much when I was a kid. He was just so mean. Okay. Oops. Come on now. So this paper's a little bit on the slick side. So I have to mess with it a little. Make sure this gets stuck down. Okay, now, wow, what time is it? Look at that. I got this done in an hour, from start to finish, almost an hour. Let's cut off that excess thread. This glue will eventually dry clear, but I am going to just pick at it a little and pray that the whole thing doesn't pop off. And I just need to remember to snap a picture. Okay, here's the craft roulette card. Oops, I don't like the looks of that. Let's take advantage and actually stick that down, I think, if it'll stick. And it needs to be XO. Listen how picky I'm being about how these are after all the work. Needs to be XO, XO. Let me just flip these over a little bit. I want this to dangle. I don't want it glued down. But kind of behave, you guys. Oh, shoot. They all came out. Help! This is not going well. Okay. I haven't given up. I'm not giving up, though. I'm not. Okay, get back in your booger. Okay. I'm going to quit messing with those. All right. So what we have here are for our craft roulette card. We have a bookfold card. No, I don't have a sentiment on the inside. I'm not going to go through all that. We have used Bitty Penny papers. We've used our printables for the dog. And then, yeah, thanks for reminding me, Mary, because I'll probably forget, since I actually feel better. I took some ibuprofen before the live. And then we have the crown from the Crafty Queen paper pad, and also this little side piece. So we have our bookfold card. We have our candy colors. Okay. We have, think, something that rhymes with og. So we have fog and dog. And I covered all my sailboat. I need a sailboat on there, friends. I need it. I just need them. It wouldn't be the San Francisco Bay without them. There. Now I'm happy. Wreckin' frackin' varmint. Yeah. We have dog and fog, and then we have our letters here, which are the XOXOs, and they really look like crumb. But stop messing with them. I can't help it. I can't help it. Thanks, everybody, for coming and hanging out with me tonight. I'll be back tomorrow morning with Dawn, provided I'm able to get out of bed. And then hope to see you Saturday night on Lynn's channel for the Mystery Craft Along. And then I've got tomorrow a video coming out, surprise video coming out. I'm not going to go live with it. Sometimes I will with Elizabeth, but this time I'm not because I'm just too busy. Anyway, I appreciate you guys all coming to hang out. And don't forget to leave me a thumbs up on your way out the door. If you're not already a subscriber, please consider subscribing. All the YouTube words. Biddy Penny, thank you so much for the paper. I love it. Take care, everybody. Bye.